Now it's time to assemble the blocks into the quilt top. The diagram for the throw size is on page 11. It shows you how to just alternate the blocks. And here we have 5 river blocks and 4 sun blocks. And the river blocks are on the corners and in the center. For the double size, it's on the next page. And we have 10 blocks. And these blocks, it doesn't really matter if you start with the river block or the sun block. You're just going to alternate river, sun, and then sun, river, just keep alternating like that. If you somehow prefer to have start with the sun block, then that's fine. It's your quilt, so set it up how you like it. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start sewing together in rows. So we'll sew this block to this block, then sew this block to that block, and this block to that block. So just sew a row of blocks. And when you press these, choose one block to always press towards. And I would say maybe press towards the river block because it has the dark pieces here on the end, the dark 3 fabric. So choose one block or the other. It really doesn't matter which one that you press towards after you sew these rows together. Because what will happen is they'll interlock because your seam will be going this way in this row and this way in that row. So these 2 seams here will interlock. And then sew your rows together, press, do all that with all the rows, then start sewing the rows to each other and do the same thing. And then once you sew the rows to each other, it really doesn't matter which way you press these rows, these seams right here. Now for stitching them together, I think it'll be better if we put the river block on top and then the sun block is here on the bottom. And the sun block will go against the feed dogs. And the reason I say that is because there are some extra seams here on the sun block that you don't have at the top. So we want to put more of the seams at the bottom so the feed dogs will take care of them. And here you'll have 6 seams to interlock, and they should all interlock if we press them in the right direction per the instructions. So these 6 seams here interlock with each other, and then we have the 2 ends at the end, 2 corners that we want to meet. So go ahead and stitch all of those 1/4 inch and then press toward either the river block or the sun block. Make your rows, then sew your rows together to finish your quilt top.